If we're not already acquainted, my name is Nell Derick Debevoise, and I am the proud author of Going First. So, what a time to be alive, right? Our planet is burning and melting and freezing and hailing. We're still reeling from one pandemic, and they say the next is just around the corner. We've got a land war going on in Europe, and people are talking about and preparing for land war between global powers. Our divides between races, genders, economic status groups, and religions, to say nothing of political beliefs, are wider than ever. And work has really been thrown up into the air, somewhere that so many of us spend so much of our time is in total chaos. How, where, why we all work. And that's creating frustration and disengagement and stagnation in our economies. And yet, as you get to know me, you'll understand that I am a pragmatic optimist. And so I also know and like to highlight that technology and human consciousness have advanced faster, further than ever in human history. And so this moment presents a monstrous opportunity for you, yes, you and myself, that person sitting in the other room and on the Zoom call later today. We all have this incredible opportunity to contribute our one unique bit to solving those big problems. And this is not meant to be a guilt trip or shame or pressure, but an opportunity to be your best, to contribute what it is that you uniquely have to give. And so my book, Going First, is an invitation. It is an honest invitation that recognizes these challenges and recognizes the obligation, the responsibility that we each have to step up and play our part. But it's also loving. And so it recognizes the challenge that we all face in managing lives and navigating the complexity in which we're all moving. So the invitation has three parts. First, to find courage, not a dragon slaying, sword carrying kind of courage, but the courage that comes from clarity about what you care about, what you are uniquely positioned to do, which brings you confidence, and that leads to the courage to act. Secondly, I invite you to lead purposefully, which means first leading yourself, getting up out of bed and leading a life and doing work that has the impact that you want to have. Finally, inspire action. This can come first simply through your example, by being you, by being purposeful and living intentionally toward that impact you want to have. You will inspire others to do the same. And secondly, if you've gotten here, you are a leader in some form, whether that's because of your title and position, whether it's informal, it might be at work, it might be in your community, or it might be in your family or friend group. And so as a leader, you have the opportunity to guide and teach and nudge others toward the impact that they are uniquely positioned to make. Yeah? So take this invitation essentially to be the person that your dogs think you are, or that your grandchildren, future or present, think that you are. More tactically, the book has frameworks and tools that have emerged out of my 13 years with leaders like you at a wide variety of stages and industries in their careers. It has some tools, really specific tactical things that you can use to action this all. And finally, it has stories from those hundreds of people that I've worked with, as well as about 150 C-level executives from multiple industries, geographies, sectors, and stages. And they shared their honest experience with purposeful leadership, the things that still challenge them, the successes they've had, and the learnings that they've taken. So I would love it if you would get yourself and maybe a neighbor or a colleague or a boss or a mentee a copy of this book. Heck, maybe you want to buy one for your whole team. That would be awesome. And I hope you dive into it. I really hope, as a teaser to the next video, that you will think about also getting the companion playbook. Because this, spoiler alert, is where the rubber really meets the road and where you're able to make the tools, the frameworks, the stories in the book, to make them your own, to fit them into your life and really change what you're doing to have that impact that you want to seek. Not in a revolutionary way, just in an incremental, what could Tuesday afternoon look like, realistic, loving, action-oriented way. So, thank you so much for your attention, and have fun with this. More than anything, it is serious work, but we can never take ourselves that seriously. So, thank you. Spread the word. Please let me know what you think of the book and how it inspires you to take action in new and different ways.